All right, so this is week 1 of playoffs. We've gotten off to a very, very slow start to the playoff season as of now, but we are on our way with matches tonight. I believe we have a match between the Buses and Enigma on Wednesday, and we're right in the thick of it. So far in this match, if you were just joining us, it looks like Civ and Sliq's team have decided to ban camp because they want no part of that. It's not a strong map for Civ, especially, and definitely a map that Later Aid and Poofy can exploit them on. This match, we're still waiting on Da Vinci. But this match features 3 of the top 4 guys in stats, with sliq leading the way, with Later Aid, I believe, in 3rd, and Poofy in 4th. Obviously, I feel like most of us would agree that the 3rd seed, with Love, is absolutely the favorites in this match. However, I really, really like the way that the playoffs shook out here. The Morons were defeated in dramatic fashion by Kami last week on Wednesday, ending their run. But this is absolutely a match of 2 teams that are constructed very, very similarly. Later, very, very top-heavy teams, but absolutely guys underneath that know their roles. With Love, what you'll see from them, as we all know, they are more of a flanking style, with Later Aid and Poofy this season kind of pairing up. But we're going to get started. They got started pretty quick. I'm going to start with Later Aid, who usually has a really big round 1. Just going to let it fly. Later Aid with some blind rockets that he just threw out of nowhere, and Da Vinci finds them. He's controlling LG right now. There are 2 guys in grass, and it looks like positionally with Love has the control, and we're down to 4 on 2. When sliq is left, the top guy in stats, as I said before, and he is just manhandled. That is an ugly, ugly, ugly start to Corrugation. Let's go on to sliq. Let's see what he's doing. Let's see if he can turn this around for At. This is not an ideal map for a lot of players. I don't believe At is like that. With a bio just out of nowhere. sliq is probably the best in the business at that. We're down to a 4 on 2 the other way, and it looks like this is going to be a dominating round for At. And Later Aid, all alone, has plenty of health, and if anyone can do this, he can. 3 on 1. Gets LG'd, down to 11 health. He needs to get out of there, and he is down 1-1. Way to turn it around, At. Am I at the right volume, by the way? Am I okay? Let's go to Civ. Thank you. Civ moves up. One thing I've noticed is that At, for whatever reason... Oh my god. By the way, complete streaming noob after this round. They got down to 4 on 2, but after this round I'm going to turn on where we can see through walls. Keep our alone.
Red team takes the lead.
Here we go. Alright, I'm going to go with Da Vinci. Da Vinci has been absolutely annihilating people in Pugs lately. And they're up 2-1, but one thing I've noticed with At is they seem to have a difficult time sticking together, and as this match plays out, I see With Love absolutely taking advantage of this. Because they absolutely can be exploited and caught out on their own. And it's not really down to one player who does it. But for right now, it looks like With Love is having their hands full. After that really dominating round 1, they are falling behind. I'm going to move on to Later Aid. Later Aid and Poofy bring it down to a 2v2. Later aid on Cricket. Later aid just taking his time. They moved to Minia, and they need to continue this because he has 1 health, and Civ finishes it off 3-1. Civ absolutely dominating, and Civ can do this. Civ, I'm gonna move on to Civ. Civ can absolutely do this. If with love are going to be overtaken, it's going to be Civ and Sliq basically streaking out. I don't know what the term for that is, but anyway. Poofy moving through flak. And he is absolutely annihilating Chrome into double kill. I'm going to stay on Poofy. Poofy with a solid 2.5 PPR so far, but we know it's not going to stay that way. He's on flank right now, and this guy has no idea. And he got very lucky that those rockets went through him, but not so lucky that the rest of the team was there. With love moving together, but Sliq stops it on his own with a double kill from behind. A huge turnaround in this round. With love looked like they had it under control. However, Sliq with the bio, and then the lightning right after, and double kill. And later it's down to 7 health. And he is going to play this as conservatively as he possibly can. This guy has no idea he's there. Really well played and positionally there. And Sliq finishes him off. 4-on-2. Sliq and Civ having their way. I'm going to go on Scag. Let's give Scag some love. Now, Scag and Creepa, they know their roles on this team. Sometimes you'll see Creepa kind of go forward with Mini or Link and being kind of the front line. Not necessarily a shield, but he's more than capable of finishing guys off. I know the stats don't show it, but when you're on a team with Laterade and Poofy, like, your PPR is going to be way down in the drain, because they seem to kind of vacuum all the points. What a combo! I don't know if he hit that, but absolutely killed it. Let's move on to Chrome. Let's see what he's doing. He's moving through sewer. There's 2 guys above him. He's going to cruise on down to Shock. He's in no hurry. We're down to a 4-on-3. Da Vinci gets taken out early. He got caught alone down at flat. Chrome is moving to LG. Down to a 4-on-2 here. Has a shot, but misses. He needs to find Sliq right, or needs to find Civ right here, but he doesn't. It's a 4-on-1. And I hate to say it, but it's only a matter of time before the rest of the brigade shows up, and he's down. It's a 4-4 game. Later aid with the only 3.5. Scag is at a 2.9. I'm going back to Scag. Scag is having a great game here. And if anything, this early on, this is showing that this match is no guarantee for either team. This is 4-4 through 8 rounds. Both teams have kind of started to feel each other out. I feel like Sliq up to this point has been turning rounds around with his bio. I'll take a look at what his bio damage is so far in just a moment. Later with a 180 LG, I'm gonna stick on. Let's see what Creepa's. No, I'm gonna go Sliq. 2-on-2. Ooh, that last rocket just slips under the elevator. Poofy and Laterade sitting at about 196 health combined. This is winnable. Oh! Come on! I think everybody in the community is rooting for Chrome right here. And he takes out Laterade! He knows where he is, too! I believe his teammates are using their sound to let him know where they are. Hopefully. They're relaying how much damage they've done. He hears him. He needs to get out of this position. That is not a winning position there. He needs to get out of there. That is not where he wants to be, and he is
Blue
down.
team takes the lead.
I'm going... How much should Creepa any left? Let's see what Creepa's doing. Creepa's staying with the rest of them. Watching both ways. It's kind of where he doesn't really know which way to look. I know this feeling all too well. You're playing within the team, but you haven't really established where you are here. It's a 3-on-3 here. 2-on-2. Sliq with 200 health to 111. Sliq does not know that Poofy is behind him, but he's going to find out soon enough. Sliq has to hear that. There he goes. He's just waiting.
1 minute
Knows he's
remains.
gonna come up soon. He's not in any hurry. Poofy with the aggressor, being the aggressor, takes the LG. They're at about even health here. Sliq with a slight advantage, 130 to 111. I do apologize if I'm talking too much. This is my first time casting,
30 seconds
and
remain.
oh my gosh, what a... I don't know if any of y'all noticed that, but Sliq threw some flak at the ground that almost hit Poofy on a bank shot from above. That was pretty impressive. And finishes him off with an LG. We're going to stick on Sliq. Probably a human highlight video waiting to happen. Finds the flank, but gets LG'd in the process. He's about to get flanked to his left. Oh my gosh. Laterade and Poofy corner him. This is about to be a 6-5 game, but really, so far, this could go either way. Chrome with an LG, and Poofy finishes it off. If Poofy is involved in a 3-on-1, just expect Poofy to just come crashing in with rockets, firing faster than you ever thought humanly possible. Poofy on flank, which could describe about every round in the history of UT. But they're clearly communicating, because they isolated that guy at Shock, and they took care of him. 3 of them did. They need to find each other again, but basically they must be communicating right now. If he sees him in grass, I wouldn't be surprised to see about 3 guys collapse on him, and they do. But obviously, With Love have made a change here. I don't know if you guys are seeing this on your end, but on this end, it is apparent that what they're doing is exactly like I said. They're finding guys alone. Somebody's making a call out, and they are sniffing blood, and they are getting there. Let's see if y'all can see it. Let's see if you can find the exact moment they call it out. Here's Laterade. Several guys at grass, as I say that, are doing a pretty good job of staying alone. But this is a 2-on-2. About 90 health to plenty of health. This looks like At's round, and looks like they're going to make this a 7-6 game unless Scag can pull this out. Gets an LG on Civ, but Civ smells blood, and he's not going to let him go easily, but he does. Scag hears that sound late, almost gets comboed in the process. He's hitting with rockets as he's going along, and Chrome has no idea what's going on right now. But they are collapsing on him at sewers, but it was only a matter of time. This is a 7-6 game. Laterade and Poofy doing their thing with 3.6 and 3.4 each. We're going to go back to Laterade. We love watching them. At making a concerted effort to collapse on LG, But Laterade's flank, I don't know if y'all noticed that on your end, but Laterade's flank completely neutralizes it. And they are moving as a team, and At has no chance. That's about probably the best round With Love have played so far. Let's go to DaVinci. DaVinci started off hot, but is now at 2.1. Let's see if he can turn it around. DaVinci with a flank. He can make some real noise here, but they're going to notice before too long that he is all alone, but does a wonderful job of neutralizing Creepa. And get some rocket damage as he dies. Sliq is all alone with full health. With Love is spread out a little bit. Does his patented spin flick. I don't know what you call that. But he's dead. 9-6 match point. Let's go Poofy. See if they can close this out. But since they made a change to basically isolate and collapse, which is kind of the name of their game. Like they've dominated. This was a 5-5 game, and now it's looking like it's going to be 10-6. 10-6 is our final score. Laterade and Poofy absolutely killing it. Balls deep to end the game. And this is absolutely not over. At really hung in there early on. This is not a map that's really well suited for them. At plays more of a frontline and backline type of thing. Civ getting the back, Sliq going in front. Whereas the flanks and the well-timed flanks by With Love there absolutely made it difficult for At to hold anything. But our second map here is Waisten, which absolutely should be one heck of a map. This is my personal favorite map. But let's see some predictions in the chat. I think this is probably a map that's more well suited for At. Civ and Sliq, they played us on Waisten earlier in the season. I felt like Waisten was going to be a really good map for the Morons with me and Merc, and Buddy and White Tigers. Since we tended to do better on maps that we could stay together on, Waisten is At's pick. With Love picked Corrugation for first map, but as the lower seed, At gets to pick the second map. I'm going to log in and get the wall hack. I think this is going to be really close. I think At is going to take this one 10-8. I think it's going to be 8-8. Slick's going to do something crazy in round 17. And then is going to close it out in round 18. They're exchanging their good lucks and have funs. Probably about 3 of them mean it. And this is unreal. Let's go. We're just going to start on Sliq, because if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be through Sliq. And one of the reasons I feel like they're going to do better on this map is it's a little easier to stay together, but someone is on flank. I can't tell who it is. I think it was Poofy. But Poofy's flank absolutely destroyed that entire team. I don't know what Poofy's sitting at. Oh! Scag with the headshot on somebody. Ends up killing himself in the process, and Poofy finishes it off. What a round! 8 points, 554 damage. I wish I had been on Poofy to see that in action, but that was incredible. So I'm going to stick on him, see if I can see something similar. He sniffs blood. They know the spawns here. They know the timing. They know that with that spawn they're going to push that way. He's ready for the flank, but he tries to catch them on the back end, and he gets annihilated. We're down to a 4-on-2. This is playing out pretty much exactly like Corrugation, with Love taking round 1 resoundingly. And then unless Laterade can do something incredible, which he is known to do with this much health especially, this feels like At's round. He's down to 100. And they're in pursuit, but Laterade gets away quickly. And they need to stay together. There is no reason 4-on-1 that anyone needs to get apart from anyone. And the mini starts to neutralize him, and Civ finishes him off. We're gonna go on Chrome. Let's see what Chrome almost hits a random flak. I don't know if he did any damage there, but if he did, it would have been a lot. Chrome needs to get out of there, as they're gonna sniff blood pretty soon. They are with Love in an advantageous position. Chrome escapes to flak, but hopefully he's telling his teammates that he's escaping that way as well. Because if not, they're gonna get annihilated. And it looks like he has. Sliq a little bit behind. This is a 3-on-2. Slick's all alone. A headshot on Laterade. And he's just going to listen. See these sounds? He knows he's coming. Got the combo out a little late, but Poofy with the 2 rockets. Poofy thinks he's a little lower than he is, but when a 2-on-1, that's not a bad play. Creepa needs to get there soon. They instruct him to get the link, and Creepa's been really, really good at that this season. Getting to help out his teammates and pulling out Mini or pulling out Link to basically cause chaos. Because as we know, it is difficult. It is difficult to I don't know. It's difficult to pay attention and know what you're doing whenever that Link and Mini is going. Creepa with the flank. Behind somebody, misses a few shots. Civ figures out where he's at. Sliq is all alone, and his shield can only do so much magic. This is a 3-on-1 game, and Poofy and Laterade came to play. Let's go to Laterade. Laterade moving with Poofy. Poofy's about to get killed because he gets a little too far away. The timing was a little off. Laterade was a little late. Or Poofy's a little early. One of the two. But Laterade's cleaning up against Da Vinci. Creepa's all alone. They're down to 28 health now, and it's only a matter of time. Creepa with 23 health, unless he does something absolutely incredible here. But actually holding his own, but not for long. That was a more winnable round than I thought. 3-2 with Love. Let's go Scag. At moving as a unit. Chrome on the front lines, but he doesn't realize the rest of the team, they backed off a little bit, and he gets caught alone. With Love, this is one of those types of rounds where they both are just like, I'm going to show you I mean business and I'm better than you. 2 offensive lines converging, and with Love reigns superior. I'm going to continue on Scag. Moving with his team through Link. And again, someone gets caught all alone. Da Vinci gets caught all alone, but he's holding his own, takes some damage on all of them. But again, the second anyone gets alone for With Love takes advantage. And if With Love is to advance, this is map 2. Map 2, Corrugation was the first map. With Love took it 10-6. But if With Love is to advance, and At's not ready to go yet, this is 4-3, but if With Love is to advance, they're going to face a very, very hungry for a title CTC that is also very, very good at staying together. And staying together in this way is pretty much your only hope. It kind of neutralizes what With Love is going to do. And With Love, uncharacteristically getting caught apart, and Scag is taken down. Sliq and DaVinci versus Laterade and Poofy. And they got the mini out, and he's down.
Blue team increases their lead.
Oh, yes, you're right. Slayers, sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm not counting Slayers out. They are playing absolutely their best, like, the best they've played all season. And honestly, like, CTC, I know I'm kind of monologuing right now, and that's okay. But, CTC really struggled against Enigma last week. So it's kind of two teams that, like, CTC seemed like the favorite until they weren't. And Slayers, led by Nolja, are playing the best game that they can right now. Absolutely, with a big win last week. I can't remember who they played, but I know they won.
Blue team
Anyway,
scores.
whoever with love plays against, I think CTC and Slayers do a real good job of staying together, and they're gonna have a really good time against them. That is, unless At can pull this out, and they're down 6-3, and they need Civ. I don't know. Civ's doing pretty well, but he needs to do better. Do better, Civ. Quit being shit. That a boy! Takes out Scag. Biding his time. Knows the flank is coming. And he's feeling it right now. Civ and Sliq moving as a unit. And if I'm them, I'm just having them pair off every round, stick together, and say, follow me, follow us. And he is just mowing this guy down, Creepa. Somebody came in with me. It's Zan.
Red team scores.
Howdy, Zan.
How's it going?
It's going pretty well. Are you watching this right now?
Oh, are you shoutcasting right now?
Yeah, I'm shoutcasting right now.
Oh, no.
We have 21 people saying hi, Zan, right now.
Oh.
Actually, B said, get the fuck out of here, you and your shitty Packers.
I'm rooting it.
Had a real good thing going. But Civ, continuing this round. Oh my gosh, with a combo into a headshot. As I started to lose hope in them, come back 2 rounds in a row. This is a 6-5 game. And as they say, I can't ever say that right. 6-5 is better than 7-4? Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna stay on Civ, because it seems to be doing wonders for At. Sliq must have gotten caught alone. They did not take my advice. This is a 3-on-2, however. Hopefully some reinforcements come to help out Civ, as him and Scag are in a who can miss the most battle. Chrome with 130. Laterade with 116. Chrome with the early LG. This is 47 health, and hopefully his teammates are telling him, many. Link. Take your shots. I'm going to stay with Chrome. I want to see this magic happen. 60 to 47 health.
And a dream,
And a dream.
as later would say.
And he finishes him off to tie it 6-6. Chrome with the clutch finish to that round.
What a guy.
And if they come back to win this right now, we're going to remember this round. It's going to go down in the annals of Unreal Tournament history. I'm going to stick on Chrome, who seems to be abandoning his teammates. He should really get with them. And they have some guys trapped at Link. Laterade taken out early. At in a commanding position right now. They need to collapse on this, and they do. Creepa taken down. Poofy down at flag. It's a 2-on-2. Chrome coming with the flank. Scag and Sliq.
Oh,
Nope, has no idea where he is, but hopefully he's just going to keep on mining, but he gets taken down. This is Scag versus Sliq. Scag with the major health advantage. And he ends the rally for At. Ends the rally for At. And they continue. I'm going to stay on Scag with that big round. Scag with the 1.9 PPR right here. But playing big and playing clutch. We are in line for a really rousing last few rounds. Sliq tries to find the flank on Scag, but Scag will have none of that.
Look at him.
Look at him go.
Going on. Look at this guy going.
Look! Oh, and Chrome says,
Wilson.
"Fuck your rally, Scag," with a huge clutch, and Creepa goes down to the link. This is a 7-7 game, and Wilson
saved the round again.
He did.
Yes, he did.
Wilson absolutely playing above his britches right now. He's wearing his Jinko jeans, Slick with the flank. Somebody is headshot. Creepa is headshot on the with love side. They're down 4-on-3, however. And they're down 4-on-1. With a double kill, makes it a 1-on-2 very quickly. Gets absolutely blocked in his tracks on the getaway. Scag tries to finish him off, and Slick cannot finish the deed. Poofy with 33 health. The Dream Killer. Being Freddy Krueger himself. Poofy and With Love. The last time they had this sort of round with offensive lines coming along, Poofy times the flank. It's a 4-on-2 for At. And Poofy is down Scag with 74. I believe before the game I said it would be 8-8. Slick would pull something out of his ass to make it 98, and At would come back to win 10-8. Let's see if that rings true. Let's see what Slick pulls out of his ass this round. Let's go. Slick in no hurry, tightening. Both teams tightening up just a tad. But Slick moves to the flank. Eyes Scag, misses the bio. We don't hear that very often. And Scag is collapsed upon. This is a 2-on-3 with love down to Poofy. Poofy was Freddy Krueger for the last round, and if this was Kami, I'd be peeing my britches. But this is Poofy. Poofy versus Chrome and DaVinci. 58 health. At has plenty of health on their end, but Poofy can absolutely take this. Still biding his time. Chrome forcing the issue, but needs DaVinci to come up behind him. Where are you, DaVinci? DaVinci just a little too late, but he has full health. Why are you not coming sooner, DaVinci? Maybe it's Poofy that's gonna pull something out of his ass. I kind of hope I jinx it, because I am hitting my stride. I want a third map, like the rest of you. And DaVinci with the finish, 9-8. At. Yes, DaVinci absolutely the slowest player in the world. Let's see if Civ can finish this off.
Get on Civ.
Civ is coming with a 2.9 PPR, doing his peak game. He's one of the best in the business, but gets peaked himself, gets LG'd. Looks like similar things happened to Chrome on the other side. Both teams kind of on their own. There's nobody on flank for With Love. Poofy is all alone. They're a little late to get to him. Huh. Well, let's see. At in kind of the prime position here. However, it's down to a 3-on-3. The numbers are even. Scag all alone. With Love getting a little separated, but even in getting separated. Scag with the double kill. Chrome, pull something out of your ass. I need my prediction to be right, and you need a highlight. Poofy, it's only a matter of time before Poofy comes in his rear end back here, goes balls deep in him. But this is a 9-9 game. Let's see Later Aid. Later Aid, pretty much the best in the business. In a 9-9 game, will tell his team, like, do not tighten up here. And Ad's not playing afraid here. They are playing on opposite flanks, 2-on-2. I wonder if they made a switch mid-match. Poofy with the blind rockets on Chrome, down to a 4-on-3. Health-wise, with is doing pretty well, and they're collapsing on Link. This is unreal.
Nope.
Come on,
Later
Sliq.
His own teammate. Oh.
And that is it. 10-9. What a game. With Love moving forward in true With Love fashion, with Poofy and Later at the top of the scoreboard. But gave him hell. Chrome gave him hell. Da Vinci, slowest player in the history of the world, gave him hell. But With Love awaits the winner of Slayers in CTC. What a match. And both playoff matches dealt with almost I'm having a deja vu, because a dominating Corrugation followed by a very, very close map 2 that came right down to the wire. And although there was no dark horse to end it, that was one hell of a match, and I enjoyed the hell out of casting that. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and we look forward to Bussin' and Enigma on tomorrow night, or maybe I think Slayers maybe there as well. Y'all have a wonderful night, and thanks for joining me, Zan. I know I monologued, but
You talked a lot. I couldn't get a word in.
I know.
It's all right.
I got carried away.
I joined too late.
Oh, that's okay. We'll get our rhythm eventually. But all right, you have a good night.
See ya.
Later.